What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here, bus stuff for sale. There's only two that I want to show off today. Don't forget that if you have something that you want to submit for bus stuff for sale, lots, the picture videos or any one of my videos in general, you can throw it in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. This first one was submitted by Chris Safety Liner C2. It's a 1987 Bluebird that sold for just $1,600. The description says that it has 209,000 miles, starts and runs with no issues, and would need a new battery. And here is the bus. I mean, how can I not show this off? You guys know I absolutely love 80s All-Americans. So this right here is a prime example of a classic California bus from the time period. A couple things to note: there appears to be some fading on the roof, but nothing too terrible. Of course, there is understorage on both sides of the bus, which is great. You can see that the bus has a jackknife door. This is pretty typical of Bluebirds of this era, especially the All-Americans. And here is a look at the driver's side of the bus. I wish there was a streamer going down, but you can see the understorage on there. You can see the side emergency door. And this bus is old enough that it didn't require a rear stop sign at the time because you just didn't need it. There are LED taillights on the bus, which have obviously been retrofitted on there. Pretty positive that those weren't original. And you can also see that the passenger side smaller brake light is missing, but that's not a big deal. The bumper also could be in better condition, but not too bad overall. Here's a couple different shots of the engine, which looks to be in really good condition. It is a cat in there. And here's your view stepping into the bus. The stepwell looks to be in pretty good condition overall, as does the tread. The inside of the bus looks to be in really good condition. All of the seats are there. None appear to be too badly damaged. And of course, with any bus of this age that just sits around in the back of the lot, there's just a bunch of random stuff thrown in there. The driver's seat could be replaced, but you know, that's just normal wear and tear, especially on a bus of this age. We have the fake wood dash. That control panel on this bus would have only been around for a short period of time. Normally you would see an older control panel in there, so that's neat. The odometer reads 208,938 miles. Here's a look at the dealer plate from United Bus Corporation, where we can see that this is a 78 passenger bus. And here's the Bluebird build plate, which also confirms 78 passengers and that this bus is a 1987. With the body numbers on it as well. And here is a look at the manufacturer sticker with all of the other stuff on there. So I saw that bus when it was listed and up, and like I said, I think most of you know, I love 80s All-Americans. I don't care if it's a FE or an RE. I don't care if it's from California or New York or wherever. They look fantastic, and that one, especially for $1,600, if it still runs, drives, and does everything, just needs new batteries, that is an absolute steal of a bus right there. And I wish it was closer, because that, I was very seriously thinking about that bus, but it's just a tiny bit too far for me. Now, the other bus I want to show you, again, if this one was a little bit closer, I would be all over this, because this is just a really unique bus, really cool find. And I have had a ton of people send me this over the past couple days, so I just had to show this one off. So we are taking a look at a 1989 Chevrolet Ward Type B school bus that has a current bid of $500 with about 5 days left on it. The description says that it has 110,521 miles, and it does start and run with a boost. And here is the bus. This one is even more unique. This is a Ward Patriot. That is a California bus. You don't see too many of these, especially California spec. Yellow rims, 4 ways, a jackknife door. You can also see a wheelchair lift in the back. Notice that there is also extra turn signals up front. And just like the All-American, this bus seems to have held up really well for its age. I'm surprised that it's not, you know, already gone even. Like I said, handicapped bus. I would not be surprised if that wheelchair door had been replaced at some point. That doesn't look original to me, but I could be wrong. All incandescents throughout the bus. Again, not a big surprise there. And I'm just really speechless about this bus. The Patriot does not have a rear stop sign, again, just because of the age. We can also see a side emergency door as per California spec, and if you take a look below that, you can see that there is understorage on there, which again just adds to the uniqueness of this bus. Here's a look at the fuel tank door. It apparently uses diesel. Coming into the bus, we can see that it looks to be in pretty good condition so far. And here's a look at the driver's area, which could be in better shape. It obviously has not been used for a while. Just look at the amount of dust and dirt that's on there. The radio has been removed, the horn button on the steering wheel. If you take a look, you can see that there is a left side shifter, which I think would be a little bit uncomfortable. And adding to that uncomfortableness is how far back that driver's seat is. You can see it's almost like, it is right next to that first passenger window, which I think would create a huge blind spot. And it just looks like everything's a little too far. Here's the inside of the bus. You can see the two brown seats on the left. I assume that those are original and that the blue seats are, well, they weren't original to the bus, but just torn out from other buses and put in there as storage. And you can also see that the lift system in the back still appears to be there. Here's a look at the speedometer and odometer. There's where the radio would have been. Again, that's been removed. You can also see the parking brake below that. And yeah, this bus is, it's in need of a good cleanup. Now here are the two build plates on the bus, and you can see that we have American Transportation Corporation and Amtrak branding on there, even though this is a 1989 Ward. Now I've touched on this in the past, but Ward did not fully transition to the Amtrak name until a couple years later, even though they were still putting Amtrak markings such as these on their buses throughout the 80s. It appears that this bus was manufactured September 19th of 1988 and can hold 5 wheelchair passengers. And here are a couple different shots of that engine. Just like the All-American, it looks to be in pretty good condition overall and would probably just need some cleanups and topping off fluids and all of that. So like I said, that is a very, very, very unique bus. And Patriots, I've heard, are really nice buses. I've never had the opportunity to be on one or around one or drive one or anything, but from people who have been, they have said some really good things about them, which kind of surprises me. It just kind of seems like a weird bus to be, you know, so good. Like I said, you don't normally see Patriots, and especially those California spec ones, so that's a very, very small number, and quite honestly, I'm surprised that they kept it around for this long. It really must have been a good bus for them to keep it this long. I'm glad that we're seeing it though. $500, it still has 5 days. If it was closer, I would be all over this, and I really hope an enthusiast is able to grab this one, because this is such a unique bus, so cool. You don't see many of these, and this is just a really great bus. But anyways, I'll go ahead and wrap it up there. As always, let me know in the comments below if you have the time, money, resources, whatever you would need to get one of these buses, fix it up, and do whatever you want with it. Which one would it be? I literally could not tell you which one I would choose. I want both of them. I love 80s All-Americans. A Ward Patriot California spec. When do you see those? I don't know. I really want both of them. I'm jealous of whoever got the All-American. I'm not going to be jealous of whoever gets the Patriot. But I wouldn't be able to choose. Anyways, let me know your answer in the comments below. And don't forget that if you have something that you want to submit for lots of lots, bus stuff for sale, the picture videos, or any one of my videos in general, you can throw it in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. And with that, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical white button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, down here where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or those buses are going to be destroyed, and that's going to be a terrible thing, especially for me, just because of how much I like both of those buses. Anyways, make sure you also share this video with a friend. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care. Don't let anything happen to you. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this video, and thanks for watching.